He left with nothing. No sword, no tribe, no home. But his heart was filled with something far greater than all of them: faith. After days of walking under the merciless sun, he reached the oasis city of Yathrib, soon to be known as Medina. Its gates were open, its people kind. A guard stopped him. "Who are you, traveler?" "It's a man who has lost everything," Tariq said, "except his faith." The guard smiled and opened the gate. In that city, Tariq found what he never had: a brotherhood without blood, a peace without fear. He trained beside men who had once been slaves, prayed beside nobles, shared bread with strangers. An older companion once told him, "In this city, there is no tribe but Islam. We fight not for ourselves, but for justice." Tariq smiled. "Then teach me to fight with my heart, not just my sword." The boy who once sought honor in battle now sought mercy and courage. But peace does not last long in the world of men. Word came that the armies of Makkah were marching. Thousands of swords, banners fluttering like dark wings, came to destroy the believers once and for all. As dawn broke, the believers stood in the desert plain, their hearts steady. They were few, poorly armed, weary, but their eyes shone with faith brighter than steel. The commander of the enemy roared, "Wipe them out! End this lie forever!" Tariq tightened his armor. His hands did not tremble this time. He looked at his companions, men he now called brothers. "Today," he said, "we stand not as tribes, but as believers. And if we fall, the heavens will remember our stand." The wind roared, the dust rose, and the desert exploded into war. Swords clashed, arrows screamed through the air. The ground shook with the charge of horses. Tariq fought like a storm, his heart clear, his purpose pure. Every strike was a prayer, every defense a devotion. He saw fear in the eyes of his enemies, not of death, but of truth. As the sun reached its peak, he faced the enemy chief, the same man who had once traded with his father. Their blades met with a cry that echoed across the valley. The fight was fierce, brutal, and short. Tariq's sword found its mark, but not before the enemy's blade pierced his side. He fell to his knees, blood darkening the sand. Around him, the believer's cry rose like thunder, "Allahu Akbar." The enemy fled. The desert was silent again. Tariq looked at the sky, the clouds drifting gently across the sun. He could hear the call to prayer faintly from the distance, carried by the wind from Medina. "My Lord," he whispered, voice breaking, "let this blood be the ink of your truth." The wind brushed over his face. He smiled and his eyes closed softly. The desert wept no more. Years later, travelers would find a sword half buried in that same sand. Its blade rusted, but its name still carved deep. Tariq ibn Saeed. And the voice of the narrator returns, deep and calm. When the world was lost in shadows, faith lit the first flame. The first crusade of Islam was not fought for power, but for the soul of mankind, against hatred, against pride, against the chains of ignorance. From the sands of Arabia rose a light that would outshine empires. A light carried not by kings, but by believers. The camera pulls back, wide shot of the desert at sunset. The sky burns gold and crimson. The call to prayer echoes across the dunes. And as the final light fades, the voice whispers, "Every shadow falls," only to remind us that light still exists. Night had fallen over the camp. Firelight flickered across worn faces and twisted swords, casting long shadows on the sand. The warriors laughed and drank, celebrating the day's blood. But Tariq sat apart, sharpening his blade with meticulous care. Each strike of metal against stone rang hollow to his ears, echoing the hollowness in his chest. Around him, his tribe boasted of their victories, the killing of men reduced to a game, a point of pride. "Your hand is steady, boy," one warrior jeered. "But do you feel the glory of your first kill? The desert whispers your name already." Tariq did not answer. He watched the fire, the embers floating lazily into the night sky, imagining them as tiny stars drifting into the void. Zayd, his closest friend, slid beside him, his expression half excited, half worried. "You don't talk, Tariq? Is it the first blood, or something else?" Tariq's fingers paused on the blade. "I feel nothing. The fire, the screams, the blood. They do not give joy. They only weigh on the chest. Zayd's brow furrowed. You mean you wish you hadn't killed him? Tariq looked away. The moonlight caught his eyes. They were young, yet lined with the shadows of the dead. It's not just that. I wonder if all of it, is the right way. If pride and vengeance are all men fight for, then what does it mean to be alive? A low, mocking laugh cut across the fire. One of the elder warriors leaned back, arms crossed. Boy, your heart is weak. The desert takes only the strong. You either kill or you are killed. There's no other path. Tariq's jaw tightened, but inside a quiet defiance grew. He thought of the man they had killed so young, so calm in the face of death, and of the whispers he had begun to hear from the city, of one God, of justice, of mercy. The words felt like a wind brushing through a desert storm, subtle yet persistent. That night, sleep did not come. Tariq lay on his mat, staring at the stars. He remembered the preacher in Makkah, the man who had spoken of equality and the one God. His voice, calm and unwavering, replayed in Tariq's mind. A man who dies for truth never dies in vain. The words were a spark in the darkness, and Tariq could not extinguish it. He knew, without fully understanding, that his path was changing. His tribe could no longer teach him the truth he sought. Their swords, their laughter, their blood, they were not enough. When the first light of dawn brushed the horizon, Tariq rose quietly. He could hear the others celebrating, still drunk on the triumph of death, but he moved away from the campfire, into the cool desert air. The wind lifted the sand around his feet, swirling it into small dancing columns. In the emptiness of the dunes, he felt the first taste of freedom, the freedom to choose, the freedom to seek truth, even if it meant leaving everything behind. By midday, he returned to the market town of Makkah. He lingered at the edge of the crowd, watching the same preacher he had seen days before, speaking softly yet with unwavering authority. The crowd was smaller now, but the words struck the same chord within him. Zayd, who had followed secretly, whispered beside him, "Do you hear them, Tariq? They say even the lowliest man is equal in the eyes of God." Tariq's gaze was fixed on the preacher, his heart stirring. "Then what is the point of all this fighting, this blood, this pride? There is a higher truth." Zayd looked at him, uncertain. "Are you thinking of leaving the tribe?" Tariq swallowed hard. "I don't know, but I feel something here that I cannot ignore. Something greater than all of this." And so, the boy who had once measured life in victories and bloodshed began to measure it in whispers of truth. In the quiet pull of faith, in the light that danced over the desert sands before the dawn,